Good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Levi Nolasco. I'm a top producing relocation realtor with Keller Williams here in sunny Las Cruces, New Mexico. In today's video, I want to show you around one of my new listings that's right behind me. I'm really excited to show it to you. Las Cruces, of course, in my opinion, is going through a boom right now, and so is the luxury market. I looked up statistics from a few years ago. Maybe one or two houses that were priced at $1 million would sell per year. Now we have about 14 houses on the market that are $1 million and above. We have different styles of architecture that are coming to the city. So one thing I want to say is, I think of this house as a bit of a disruptor. The reason I say that is in New Mexico, you expect the adobe style, the stucco style, the Pueblo style. It's a beautiful architecture style. I love it, but it is nice to see some new styles coming out. And I could tell you when I was a producer on HGTV's House Hunters, they wouldn't shoot very much in New Mexico or Arizona because all of the houses look the same. So again, I'm really excited to see a new style of architecture. This builder I really admire. He's going out on a limb, bringing something new to Las Cruces that I think is needed and wanted. The initial reaction from a lot of people was that they thought it was a Costco, thought it was an office building and things like that. In any situation, if you're the first person to do something new, I think criticism goes hand in hand. When I was in 4th or 5th grade in Silver City, I was the first kid to dye my hair because I loved Dennis Rodman and the Bulls. And I remember the day that I went to school with my hair dyed, everybody laughed at me. My friends wouldn't play with me at recess, and everyone was just kind of joking around. And by lunchtime, there were kids in the classrooms that were trying to highlight their hair with highlighters. And the next day, a bunch of kids came with their hair dyed. So first initial reaction is shock, then acceptance, and of course, then it just becomes the norm. Just to give you a little information about this house, it is a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 5 full bath, just around 8,500 square feet, not including the 2,200 square foot garage that's right behind me. When I say this builder thought of everything, I mean he thought of everything. So the house isn't complete yet, but I'm going to start doing videos just based on each section that gets completed. One interesting fact about this house is that it has over 70 tons of steel in the framing alone, located on over an acre of land. From this house, you have almost 360-degree views. You can see into the valley. You can see the mountains in Deming. You can see the mountains in Mexico, and you can also see into El Paso. Another perk, as you can see right behind me, is the Organ Mountains are maybe a 5-minute drive from here. There's a lot of hiking up here, a lot of biking, and a lot of outdoorsy things to do. So it's just a really nice area. If you'd like to be a little bit outside of the city, but still be close enough to run to town to pick up groceries, coffee, whatever it is that you need. I started my real estate career at the agency in Beverly Hills with David Parnes and James Harris. I was their buyer's broker assistant. And houses like this is basically what I cut my teeth on. So I was fortunate enough to learn the luxury market right off the bat, working with them. And truth be told, I hadn't even worked on a loan until I moved to New Mexico. Everything we sold in LA was cash, just a totally different experience. This house in LA would be at least $10 million. Out here, you get the clean, modern style while still living out in the country a bit. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. Today, I'm gonna focus on a few of my favorite features in this property. Like I said, the whole property isn't finished yet, so I'm gonna wait for the kitchen and other areas to be completed before I show you videos of those. With that being said, let's get started. So one of the first features I wanted to talk to you about is the rock wall behind me. Now in Las Cruces, the rock wall, I believe, is code or standard for walls all around Las Cruces. And one thing to know, just off topic, you can raise your rock wall heights up to about 6 feet. In most areas of Las Cruces, so you can get a little bit more privacy, and then you can also put a privacy fence on top of that if you need to. So rock wall heights can be increased pretty easily. It's common to use rocks from a quarry to build a rock wall. Now what's really interesting about this house is that the rock wall behind me is made out of marble, and I'm going to show you some really cool videos and visuals of the different looks that you get. If you want this type of color to show year-round, I believe all you need to do is add a type of sealant or some type of oil that will bring out the colors, but I'm just gonna throw some water on it right now to give you an example of what the rock wall looks like. So here's some picture or some views of the marble wall here. You see different colors ranging from green to red. Of course, you have your traditional white marbling and black. And I think I would have to say you have to see this in person to get the real feel for it, but it looks really nice compared to a traditional rock wall. So the first room inside the house that I really wanted to show you is the pet room. Now I know we all have pets that we love and want to make sure that they're taken care of and also live the luxurious life that you're living at the same time. So we're in the pet room, and I'm going to flip the camera around and show the pet room. Of course, you have the pet suite, I should say. You have a really nice thick door. Thick doors throughout, feel real nice and heavy. I will say nothing was skipped on in this house. We have the light control, which is on the dimmer. You have one of the accesses to the alarm system here. And as you can see, as I mentioned, the house isn't completely finished yet, but I think this is really cool. So this is the dog shower. As you can see, even has schlootering all around it. Nice fixtures here. So you have that, give the dogs, cats, and any animals you have a shower. And then you have adjustable kennels here. These aren't complete yet, but depending on the size of your dog, you can make them adjustable. You can adjust them so that your dog will fit or your pet will fit. And once the landscaping is done outside, which I'll provide a rendering, you'll have grass and everything outside of this door here. So it's going to be really easy just to take the dog outside, and then they'll have nice grass. They'll also have a mountain view. Let me show you. Right out that door. This is unlike any other house that's been built in Las Cruces so far, so we're excited to see something new and architecturally different come to the market. Another thing I wanted to mention is that out of all the builders I've worked with, and we have really great builders here in Las Cruces, I have to say Art's one of the best. One of the coolest guys you'll ever meet. I just really enjoy that people that take risks and trust themselves enough to build something like this. To be the first to build something like this in town. There will be more videos as the house becomes more and more complete. We're about 99% done. Another really big perk about this house is it's located in the Soledad Canyon area. I did a video on that area last week, so feel free to look it up if you want to get a taste for what the area has to offer. Thanks again for watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.